Hello class, good to see you again. Did you miss me? I'm sorry, I was really busy for 2 days, but I'm back. This is American English File, 2nd edition, Book 2, Student Book, Part 7b, Being Happy. Everybody look at the pictures. What do you see? Some people. Are they happy or sad? Of course, they are happy. So today, we're going to talk about happiness. I have some questions for you. Answer these questions. Are you a happy person? What is happiness for you? What do you think is the color for happiness? The color for happiness. Do you think that happiness lies within you, or does it depend upon other people or external things? Things from outside or things from inside? Can money buy happiness? My favorite question for you. Is happiness a state of mind? What makes you feel happy? What are the 3 most important things for you to be happy? Is happiness relative? That is, does it have a different meaning for each people? For example, I'm happy in one way, my friend is happy in another way. So it's relative, right? Are single people happy? Would you be happier with a soulmate or single? Would you be happy with your girlfriend with you or just living single? Does having an animal or pet make you happy? And the next question is, what is the effect that animals or pets have on people to make them happy or feel happiness? And what makes you happy? The most important question. Now, everybody, I need you to answer these questions and speak to your partner. Compare your answers. This is on you. Good. That was a very good discussion. Now, I have something for you. Talk to a partner, you and your friend. Is there a book, a movie, or a song that makes you feel happy whenever you read it, or you watch it, or you listen to it? What is it? Why does it make you feel happy? Just a short conversation. Speak to your partner.
A few moments later.
Nice. Now everybody read a magazine article. This article. Happiness is, you see, we have different paragraphs. So read a magazine article where different people on the magazine's staff say what happiness is for them. Who do you think said what? Match the people to the paragraphs. So everybody read the reading, match the people to the paragraphs. These are the people: Tasha, fashion editor; Regina, health editor; Sebastian, music editor; Kate, movie editor; Marco, food editor; Andrew, travel editor. Okay? I'm gonna wait for you.
A few minutes later.
Good. Now let's answer it together. Me and you. Happiness is making soup. I love using leftovers in the fridge. There's something magical about making something delicious out of nothing. Who said it? E. Marco, the food editor. Of course. Happiness is sitting on the sofa on a winter evening with a box of chocolates, watching a feel-good movie, preferably one that makes me cry. Okay? D. Kate, the movie editor. Number 3. Happiness is listening to Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. As soon as I hear it, I immediately feel like getting up and dancing. C. Sebastian, the music editor. Number 4. Happiness is getting on the scale and seeing that I've lost a pound even though I had a big meal the day before. B. Health editor, Regina. Number 5. Happiness is seeing my suitcase come out first at the baggage claim at the airport. F. Andrew, the travel editor. And the last one, I guess it's obvious, Tasha. Happiness is finding a real bargain on a sale. I'm still wearing a Prada jacket that I bought incredibly cheaply at a sale 10 years ago. Lucky you. Well done. Now, Look at the highlighted phrases in the first paragraph. All right? Find an example of a gerund. What's a gerund? Verb plus ing. For example, number 1. Let's do it together. After another verb. I love using leftovers. Using. Verb plus ing. After a preposition. Of course. There's something magical about making something. Making something. All right? And number 3. Used as a noun. Of course, this one is making soup. Happiness is making soup. Making soup. It's all a noun in this case. All right. Good. You have made it so far. Uses of the gerund. What's gerund? Verb plus ing. Everybody listen and practice.
3.28. 1.
Eating outside in the summer makes me feel good.
My idea of happiness is getting up late and not going to work. 2.
I love reading in bed.
I hate not getting to the airport early. 3.
I'm thinking of buying a new car.
He left without saying goodbye.
Excellent. Now, everybody, this is called gerund. Verb plus ing. Eating, getting up, all right, reading. First, the gerund is the base form of the verb, the base form, plus ing. It can be affirmative, positive, or negative. For example, positive, going, negative, not going. Use the gerund. Number 1, as the subject or object of a sentence. For example, eating outside in the summer makes me feel good. All right? This is the subject here. Number 2, after some verbs, for example, like, love, hate, enjoy. Look at number 2, I love reading in bed. Right? And number 3, after prepositions. I'm thinking of buying a new car. All right? You know the drill. Let's practice together. Time to show me your skills. We have 2 exercises. A, complete the sentences with a verb in the list in the ing form, gerund, right? For example, I really enjoy doing yoga. It makes me feel great. Do, doing. All right? Exercise B, put the verbs in the ing form or base form. I like listening to the radio in the morning, right? This is on you. Stop the video and do it. Very good. Check your answers with your friends. Okay, let's do it together. Number 1. One thing that always makes me happy is swimming in the ocean. Number 2. You can't learn to play a musical instrument well without practicing regularly. All right. Number 3. My mother's very bad at remembering names. Number 4. Teaching teenagers is very hard work. Yeah, you better tell me. Number 5. My sister spends hours on the phone texting her friends. All right. Number 6. I hate being the first to arrive at parties. Number 7. Traveling by train is usually cheaper than by plane. All right. Number 8. I'll go on studying for as long as I can. I love being a student. Parts B. All right. Number 1. Doing Pilates is good for your health. Number 2. We decided not to take a vacation this year. Number 3. We won't take the car. It's impossible to park. Number 4. I'm not very good at reading maps. Number 5. You can borrow the car if you promise to drive slowly. And number 6. Has it stopped raining? Number 7. I don't mind cooking, but I don't like Doing the dishes. Me too. And number 8, the last one. I hate getting up early in the morning. Well done, everyone. You did great. Now, you talked about it. Now it's time to write about it. Write your own continuation for this sentence. Happiness is, write the rest. This is on you. And in the next part, work in groups of 4 or 2, you and your friend. Read the other students' text. Do you agree with their idea of happiness or do you disagree? So, write about it and again, talk about it. Let's do it. So far, so good. Now, everyone, complete the gerund column with a verb from the list in the gerund. For example, look, enjoy. I enjoy reading in bed. Look at the picture, like the picture, right? So, you know what to do. Just like number 1, do it. Very good. Now, I need you to listen and check.
3.29 Verbs plus gerund. 1,
I enjoy reading in bed.
2,
Have you finished cleaning up your room?
3,
I want to go on working until I'm 60.
4,
I hate being late when I'm meeting someone.
5,
I like having breakfast in a cafe.
6,
I love waking up on a sunny morning.
7,
I don't mind doing the ironing. It's very relaxing.
8,
She spends hours talking on the phone.
9,
It started raining at 5:30 in the morning.
10,
Please stop making that noise. I can't think.
11,
I don't feel like cooking today. Let's go out for lunch.
Well done. These are the answers. You did very good. So far, so good. Now, everybody, you and your friend. Okay, this is the exercise. Choose 5 things to talk about from the list below. For example, something you don't mind doing around the house, or something you love doing in the summer, or something you dream of doing, right? 5 things, all right? Work in pairs. A tell B about the 5 things, say why. B ask for more information, then change roles, switch. Okay, this is on you.
3 days later.
Brilliant. Now, everybody, pronunciation. The letter I. Put the 1-syllable words below in the right column. All right. Now, fish, bike, I. Right? Okay, do it. Now, everybody, I need you to listen and check.
3.30
Fish. Give. Milk. Miss. Sit. Skin. Thin. Which. When. With.
Bike. Find. High. Kind. Like. Mind. Night. Right. Time.
Okay, so these are the answers. Give, milk, miss, sit, skin, thin, which, when, with, bike, I, look, find, high, kind, like, mind, night, right, time. All right. Now, everybody, what rules can you see for the pronunciation of I plus consonant plus E, right? For IND and IGH and I between other consonants. Okay, let me show you. I plus 1 consonant plus E is usually pronounced I. The exception is give. IND and IGH are usually pronounced I. I between consonants is usually pronounced right? Fish, miss, right? Good. Now everybody listen and practice, all right?
3.31.
I miss spending time with my sister.
I like drinking a glass of milk at night.
Well done. That's all there is to it. Good, you made it so far. Everybody ask and answer with a partner. Number one, when you are happy, do you sometimes feel like singing? Do you ever sing in the shower, in the car, while you're listening to music, for example, on an iPod? Or do you ever sing karaoke or in a choir or band? All right. And number three, is there a particular singer whose songs you like singing? Do you have a favorite song? Again, speak to your friend. Well done. Now, everybody in pairs, say if you think sentences 1 to 7 are true or false. Just your guess, okay? Try to guess true or false, your idea. Now, listen to an interview with the director of a singing school and a student who took a class there. Were you right? Okay, let's listen.
3.32.
Good morning and welcome. On today's program, we're going to talk about singing. In the studio, we have Franco, the director of a singing school in Miami, and Molly, a student at Franco's school. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
First, Franco, can you tell us, why is it a good idea for people to learn to sing?
First, because singing makes you feel good. And secondly, because singing is very good for your health.
Really? In what way?
Well, when you learn to sing, you need to learn to breathe correctly. That's very important. And you also learn to stand and sit correctly. As a result, people who sing are often in better shape and healthier than people who don't.
Are your classes only for professional singers?
No, not at all. They're for everybody. You don't need to have any experience with singing, and you don't need to be able to read music.
So how do your students learn to sing?
They learn by listening and repeating. Singing well is really 95% listening.
Okay. Molly, tell us about the class. How long did it last?
Only one day, from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Could you already sing well before you started?
No, not well. I've always liked singing, but I can't read music and I never thought I sang very well.
So what happened during the class?
Well, first we did a lot of listening and breathing exercises, and we learned some other interesting techniques.
What sorts of things?
Well, for example, we learned that it's easier to sing high notes if you sing with a surprised look on your face.
Oh, really? Could you show us?
Well, I'll try.
For those of you at home, I can promise you that Molly looked very surprised. Were you happy with your progress?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we were singing in almost perfect harmony. It was amazing. In just one day, we really were much better.
Could you two give us a little demonstration?
Oh, okay.
Okay, well done. Check your answers with your friends. Let's do it together. So, singing is good for your health. True. If you want to sing well, you need to learn to breathe correctly. True. People who sing are usually heavier than people who do not. I think it's false, yeah? Number 4, not everybody can learn to sing. False. Number 5, you need to know how to read music to be able to sing well. False. Number 6, if you make a surprised face, you can sing high notes better. True. Number 7, it takes years to learn to sing better. False. It's false. Okay. Now I need you to listen again and choose the right answer. A, B, or C. Okay?
3.32.
Good morning and welcome. On today's program, we're going to talk about singing. In the studio, we have Franco, the director of a singing school in Miami, and Molly, a student at Franco's school. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
First, Franco, can you tell us, why is it a good idea for people to learn to sing?
First, because singing makes you feel good. And secondly, because singing is very good for your health.
Really? In what way?
Well, when you learn to sing, you need to learn to breathe correctly. That's very important. And you also learn to stand and sit correctly. As a result, people who sing are often in better shape and healthier than people who don't.
Are your classes only for professional singers?
No, not at all. They're for everybody. You don't need to have any experience with singing, and you don't need to be able to read music.
So how do your students learn to sing?
They learn by listening and repeating. Singing well is really 95% listening.
Okay. Molly, tell us about the class. How long did it last?
Only one day, from 10 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
Could you already sing well before you started?
No, not well. I've always liked singing, but I can't read music and I never thought I sang very well.
So what happened during the class?
Well, first we did a lot of listening and breathing exercises, and we learned some other interesting techniques.
What sorts of things?
Well, for example, we learned that it's easier to sing high notes if you sing with a surprised look on your face.
Oh, really? Could you show us?
Well, I'll try.
For those of you at home, I can promise you that Molly looked very surprised. Were you happy with your progress?
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we were singing in almost perfect harmony. It was amazing. In just one day, we really were much better.
Could you two give us a little demonstration?
Oh, okay.
All right, you know the drill. Check your answers with your friends. Okay, so number one, when you are learning to sing, you need to stand correctly. Number two, singing well is 95% listening. Number three, Molly's class lasted one day. Number four, Molly has always liked singing. Number five, at first the students learned to listen and breathe. And number six, at the end of the day, they could sing much better. Well done, everyone. You did great. And the last part, would you like to learn to sing or to learn to sing better? Are there any tips from the listening that you could use? Discuss it with your friends. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well done, everyone. You did great. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you have a question, you can comment it down below and I will get back to you. Stay positive. You'll achieve your goals. Just believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. See you soon.